Shalom, all praise be to Yahweh, Bashim Shai Bashim Kakadash, the bonus to the elders and apostles of Great Most High. Shalom to the elect. This is obviously part 2 of Will Babylon America Fall. As you heard that was a so-called white guy. He was saying America will not fall because of the weapon and weapon technology capabilities, man. So proud. But the scriptures say otherwise. Revelation 18, Babylon has fallen. Anyways, it's Isaiah 30 from the top, and it says, "Woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me." And you got a lot of Jakes, apologies, a lot of Israelites, so-called Negroes, Latinos. They put their trust in America, man. They can't see America going down. They can't see the power of Esau going down. Rather, they're actually comfortable in slavery. They're comfortable in oppression. They got a hardcore Stockholm syndrome where they fall in love with their oppressors. Yeah? Instead of relying and seeking the Lord, Yahweh Shemishai, they seek Esau. They seek Esau's wisdom. They seek Esau's technology. They can't see that a spiritual intervention is coming to destroy Esau's system, beast system, and power structure. All right. And guess what? You can't take down Esau carnally, because his blessing is the sword. So we need divine spiritual intervention to take him out for the spirit and power of Yahweh Shai, and he's going to raise up his elect to be Superman and to get on Esau with the angels and Yahweh Shai himself with the so-called UFOs. Anyways, woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord, that take counsel but not of me, and that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit. Yeah, they're not looking. Our people are not looking for the Lord's protection. People are fanning their hands and saying, "Oh, the Lord's not coming back." Faithless. They don't believe in the scriptures. They're saying, "Oh, there's no way Esau can go down." But they may add sin to sin. That walk to go down into Egypt. Egypt is also synonymous to America, man. Revelations 11 and 8. Spiritually Sodom and Egypt. America is spiritually upholds the characteristics of Sodom and Egypt. Sodom because of all the madness and confusions of the alphabet people. Right? And Egypt because of the oppression, slavery, enslavement, and also the witchcraft that's going on in America, man. And have not asked at my mouth to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. Yeah. So they trust in bondage, man. They rely on their oppressors. Jake relies on Esau, man. It's the same thing back then, man. When Moses, for the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemshai, using Moses to deliver us out of Egypt, splitting the sea. After that, he even still had Jake wanting to go back into slavery. Even after just being liberated from oppression. Jake's crazy, man. Jake's got that hardcore Stockholm syndrome, man. Yeah. And all these fake ass Jakes as well that are into all that back to Africa BS. That's BS as well, man. Because none of them leave America to permanently live in Africa, man. They don't want to live there. And them Hamites, you know, they don't like you, man. Obviously, not all Hamites live in the land of Ham, Africa. You got a lot of Jakes there too, especially in the west coast, central of Africa mainly, and scattered throughout too. But Jake, especially Jake in America, you guys don't want to live in Africa, man. You like and enjoy your slave land, because all you think about is KFC and McDonald's. And the how easy it is to sin, the freedom of sin, because that's what's promoted in Western culture, the freedom to sin. Yeah. And to trust in the shadow of Egypt, man. Shadow is a covering, sort of like a protection. Yeah. Jake is more concerned of Esau protecting them rather than the Most High Yahweh Shemeshai protecting them. Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion. So yeah, you're gonna be, you know, you're gonna be destroyed, and you're gonna be ashamed that you trusted in Esau, you trusted in America. You know? And you know how these Jakes trust in America? Because they keep voting. Yeah, you keep voting for presidents. Yeah, 2023, 2022, you still have the mindset of voting for America. And America ain't for you. When Donald Trump said "Make America Great Again," when did so-called Negroes and Native Americans ever experience America being great? It was great for Edomites. Yeah, because they had more power back then, but now their power is deteriorating. Yeah. And this scripture here, verse 3, also reminds me of when that Jake was screaming out to the UFOs, so-called UFOs, which are the angels, the heavenly chariots of the Most High, saying that, oh, y'all should be shooting them, when actually that's supposed to be your salvation. That's supposed to be your deliverance. That's supposed to be your ticket to get away from slavery. Yeah. Anyways, Isaiah 31 from the top. Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help. You go down to America for help. You go down to Esau for help. Go down to Babylon for help. And stay on horses and trust in chariots, because they are many, and in horsemen, because they are very strong. Isn't that not what the guy said? Forgive me, been coughing all over. Is that not what the guy said in the YouTube shorts? America not fall because we have the F-15s, F-16s, all these weapons. Those are the horsemen. Those are the chariots, the aerial chariots, the tanks, the ground chariots. Chariot is just a vehicle, right? Yeah. Of means of being mobile or transportation to maneuver. Yeah. To move to one point A to point B. Yeah. So the horsemen will be these horsemen and chariots will be these fighter jets, these tanks, armored cars, submarines, and they're very strong. And we have to admit, yeah, Esau, as Scripture says, is the ham of the whole earth. He is strong. He is the main top superpower. His blessing is the sword, Esau. He conquered the world with the sword, with violence, with blood. Yeah. So yes, he is strong. But guess what? He's no match for Yahweh Shemeshai. And he will fall. But the thing is, look, yeah. But they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, the God of Israel Yahweh, neither seek the Lord Yahweh. That's our people, man. They don't put their trust in Yahweh Shemeshai. Yet he also is wise and will bring evil and will not call back his words, but will arise against the house of evildoers, and against the help of them that work iniquity. And who's the workers of iniquity? Who's the evildoers? Yeah? Who's the border of wickedness, as the scripture says? Who's the one that made evils multiply on the earth? Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. The devil. Verse 3, now the Egyptians are men. Yeah? The Egyptians are men and not God. So they're not celestial beings. They don't have spiritual power. Yeah? And their horses flesh and not spirit. Their horses represents what? Their tanks, their technology, their fighter jets, their submarines, their missiles, any war weapons. Yeah, they're not spiritual. They're not pure power. So what does that mean? With Esau's technology, they need to be charged. They need battery packs. Yeah, they fail. They have oil leaks, run out of energy, malfunction. Yeah, they're not perfect. They break down. They rust. Yeah, but guess what? The chariots of God, the so-called UFOs, they don't make mistakes. Yeah? They can't be destroyed. They're pure power. Even Esau right now can't fathom or explain the the technology of the Most High's vehicles, the so-called UFOs. Yeah, they're always amazed. Why? Because they travel in dramatic speeds, materialize, dematerialize, go invisible, coming out of water or diving into the water without making a splash or sound. You can have a big fat chariot above you, making no sound, and it's on top of your head, and you won't notice, unless it wants you to be noticed. Unless it wants to be noticed, should I say. Yeah? Esau can't fathom that, because the technology of the Most High is beyond men, is beyond this world. Yeah? Now the Egyptians are men and not God, and their horse is flesh and not spirit. Yeah? The Lord's dimension always defies the laws of physics, defies gravity. It defies reasoning. It defies making sense to men. It defies logic. Yeah, because it's spirit. It's spiritual. The spiritual realm, the spiritual dimension, the celestial bodies and celestial vehicles, they don't operate the way the physical. The spirit can be physically there, and at the same time projectiles are going through the body. But when the spiritual body, or like an angel, comes in contact with you, you can feel the presence physically, and he can touch you. But if you touch him, your hand will go through his body. You see? So you know what I'm saying? So you can't win. How can you beat something like that? How can you beat something that can touch you but you can't touch it? Yeah? And has spiritual power. Anyways, when the Lord shall stretch out his hand, both he that helpeth shall fall, and he that is hoping shall fall down. See, there's that fall. Yeah, fall. That so-called white guy, Jake or not, he said America shall not fall. But the scripture says, in Revelations 18, Babylon has fallen. Here it says, they shall fall down. Yeah, so Esau will fall. America, Babylon the Great will fall. Yeah, both he that helpeth shall fall. Yeah, anyone that's joined with America, anyone that's taken the MARK, worship of the beast system, anyone that's allies with America, with their wine, their doctrine, you're gonna be destroyed along with them, man. And various places of the world is going to be touched too, going to be hit and destroyed too, but especially America. And he that is hoping shall fall down, and they all shall fail together. Yeah. Yeah. For thus saith the Lord, spoken unto me like as the lion and the young lion roaring on his prey. When a multitude of shepherds is called forth against him, he will not be afraid of their voice, nor abase himself with the noise of them. So shall the Lord of hosts come down to fight for Mount Zion and for the hill thereof. So the Lord's coming down to fight for us. The Most High Yahweh is going to send his son Yahweh Shai and the angels to fight for us. So what is that talking about? A divine spiritual intervention. Yeah. That's that Independence Day, War of the Worlds. Yeah. When the so-called UFO breaches the Earth's atmosphere. Yeah. A heavenly invasion, intergalactic warfare. Yeah. Yeah. A mission to save the elect of Israel and to destroy the wicked that don't obey the Lord. And that includes the wicked of our own people too, that have rejected the Lord. So these heathens and Esau are going to get murked, man. As birds flying, yeah, so will the Lord of hosts defend Jerusalem. Yeah, so what does that mean? As birds flying in the sky, man. The so-called UFOs, the heavenly chariots, the angels are going to be whizzing and hovering in the skies, yeah, to defend the Israelites, yeah, because we are people before a place, yeah. Defending also, he will deliver it, and deliver us, Lord willing, too. Beam us up, yeah, yeah. Beam us up while the Lord zaps and destroys the people on the earth, yeah. And passing over, he will preserve it. So this is going to be the new Passover, man. The Lord's going to pass over America, man, and various places of the earth, but especially America, because that's going to be the greatest judgment. That's America, Babylon the Great, you know, that's what's going to fall. That's what's going to fall. America, Babylon the Great will fall, man. Yeah. If I say of the Lord, man. Anyways, all praises be to Yahweh, Shemishai, Shemukakadash, Shalom.